Hi guys, here at the range today, and thought we'd talk a little bit about target panic. I've got a lot of kids on the NAS team that are starting to develop it. A lot of kids that I've watched shoot instinctively that are now trying to aim with the point of the arrow, and they're starting to get issues. A lot of common problems are, if this is their aim point, they're locking down low. They can't get the point closer where they want it to be. So the bow feels like it weighs 100 pounds. They can't lift the bow up to the target. This applies to sighted bows, compounds, barebows, NAS, anything. It doesn't really matter. Anything that you're using a reference for aiming, you can have this issue. A lot of people will tell you that it's a form issue, that if your form was correct, you'd be able to lift the bow, you wouldn't be locked low like that. In my opinion, that's absolutely false. If you take the arrow off the bow, you can easily pick it up and aim it wherever you want and be rock steady. I believe it's all about your body bracing for the shot, anticipating the shot. So when you know you're not going to shoot, you tell yourself, I'm not going to shoot, there's no arrow on the bow. You can point it anywhere you want. The minute that you're going to shoot, your body says, if I put my point where I want it to be, the bow's going to go off. And so your body doesn't want that, so you're locking low. It's very similar to if you see somebody shoot a gun and the safety's on and they don't realize it, or the chamber's empty, they'll flinch. It's because they're anticipating the shot. I know a bow doesn't kick like that, but it's still like an explosion in front of us. So we have to develop a way to get past that. So today I'm going to go over a few drills. Frank Mc Donough had a video. He practiced and shot video of his typical practice, I guess. And he had a couple interesting drills in there. One of them was blind bale, and another one was holding drills. I did blind bale shooting some years ago. I did 24 days straight of nothing but blind bale. And that blind bale allows you to remove the tension of the visual aiming, and so all your senses are heightened. You can really feel what a perfect shot is with no tension. So I ingrained that after 24 days of shooting. I thought, that's enough. So I went out to shoot a target, and my target panic was probably 10 times worse than it was before I started trying to make my target panic go away. The reason being is what causes the target panic is the target. So, and everybody has a different opinion on that, different arguments. But I know personally, when I tried to just shoot blind bale and feel what a good shot feels like, the minute I introduced a target, it was a nightmare. So I've avoided doing that. But when I watched Frank's video, he added holding drills with it. And it clicked. I thought, you know what, that's the way to do this. A little bit of this, a little bit of this. And then this video, I'm also going to add my own flavor to that of how I think we can take it one step further. So let's get the bow and we'll explain to you what we're doing. So as you can see here, I've got a target over here and I've got a blind or a blank bale over here. I'm standing approximately 10 feet away. You can do this at close range. You don't have to have a full distance. You can do this in the basement. That's fine. In fact, you probably should be up close initially for this drill. So this drill is going to consist of, you could shoot 3 to 5 arrows. NAS kids typically shoot 5. If you find you're starting to bang arrows, then cut down and just shoot 3 arrows. But I'll walk you through what I want you to do. Set our stance. You're going to run your shot just like you normally would, but what you're going to do is you're going to draw, anchor, you're going to aim at the wall where you want it, and then just close your eyes, count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and run your shot. So I want you to do this 3 arrows or 5 arrows, that'll be your choice. You're going to repeat this. You're going to shoot those 3 arrows, pull shoot another 3, pull them, shoot another 3. And it's important here that you take the time to let your body relax and feel the shot. I don't want you closing your eyes and shooting it open right away, or shooting as soon as you close your eyes. Everything needs to be nice and controlled. Anchor, aim, close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, and run your shot. And you're gonna have really nice follow through. The shot's gonna feel great. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get the feeling of a good shot. We're teaching our body how to do a good shot without the visual stimulation of a target, because that's gonna add that little bit of anxiety for the shooting. So once we've shot 9 to 15 arrows, depending 3 or 5, whatever you want to do, then we're going to go over to the big target. And what I'm going to do here if you're whether you're a barebow shooter, compound shooter, NAS shooter, you're going to have an aiming point on that target. Mine is right at the bottom of the 9 ring, but everybody's different. What you're going to do, same as you did before, you're going to draw, anchor, and I want you to put it right on your aim point and hold. Hold for approximately 30 seconds. Or until your form starts to break down. This is building your strength, but it's also teaching your mind that it's okay to aim without shooting. That's the key to this, is getting your mind to accept that my point is where I want it, or my pin, my sight, whatever, is right where I want it, but I'm not shooting. All too often, you know the telltale signs, like I said, you're locking low, or you'll see kids get right there and they'll jerk and shoot it, or they'll do a double clutch. There's many different forms that this target panic has, and it's just about dealing with that. So you're going to do this holding drill for about 30 seconds. You're going to do 3 ends of that. After those 3 ends, you're going to go back and you're going to shoot 9 to 15 arrows. And then back to holding drills. You're going to do 2 sets of each, basically. So you're going to do 2 sets of the blind bale. You're going to do 2 sets of the holding drills. When you're done with that, then what you're going to do is you're going to do 1 arrow blind. Get that feeling. 1, 2, 3. You're going to get that good feeling, what a good shot feels like. Then you're actually going to run your shot. So anchor, aim, relax, and run your shot. Follow that up with a blind one, open-eyed, blind one, open-eyed. And what's that's going to do is give you that instant feedback. This is what a great shot feels like. This is what a shot feels like when I'm actually aiming and running the shot. So hopefully that'll give you a real close comparison versus just doing blind bale and then just doing holding drills. We're adding in the blind shot, open-eyed shot, and the goal here is to try to get those both to feel the same. I had a real bad case of target panic for a while there, and I was able to keep it at bay using Joel Turner's Shot IQ or Iron Mind Archery. You can look him up on the internet. He teaches basically you need something after the aiming process to control your shot. So I tried the feather, pulling until the feather hits your nose. It's a non-anticipatory trigger. I did that for a while. I had really good luck with the grip sear, and I won't get into all the details of that. You can look up Joel's information and he can help you out with that. But like anything else, it takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication. It's very mentally demanding to train yourself to redevelop a proper shot routine. It's not easy. Nothing is an instant fix. I hear guys say, oh, I tried that and it didn't work for me. Well, it takes time. I got to the point where I was upset, didn't want to do archery anymore. And I thought, I've been shooting for over 30 years. There must be something I enjoy about it. So I stuck with it. And once I broke through that mental wall, archery just became fun again. I could hold on target like anybody could, and I could run my shot. I found I'm more accurate if I shoot just normal without a non-anticipatory trigger. But it gets away from me. I start shooting faster and faster. Before long, I'm getting the point there and I'm shooting before I'm even ready. So I've decided I'm going to commit to trying to break this and re-ingrain the right shot. And so these are the drills that I'm going to do to try to cure this issue I have. So hopefully this works out well for me. I think it will. It makes sense now that we're doing the holding drill along with the blind bale. And I may even look to do the bridge method, which is you start off close and you shoot, and when you can run every shot the way you want it to, you back up a couple feet and you just repeat until you finally back to where you want to be. It's basically just teaching your mind that it's okay to hold an aim, and if you do, the arrows are going to go where you want, and the distance is irrelevant because you've worked your way back. That's it, guys. I'll let you know how my progress is going. I did shoot the other day a 450 round, and I averaged 8.3, which is pretty low for me, but this year I've been struggling, and that was uncontrolled, just shooting and dealing with target panic. Some ends would be amazing, and other ends I'd get nervous and I was shooting before I was ready. So I believe the grip sear that I was using, it gave me the ability to hold on target. So I think I'm a step ahead. I'm able to do that. But as shots progress and anxiety kicks in, I start shooting faster. And that's what I want to eventually get rid of. So that's it for today.